Years had passed. The city had changed, its skyline redrawn, its streets echoing with the sounds of new generations. Faces came and went, a constant stream of strangers in a world that no longer felt familiar. The seasons repeated themselves, a relentless cycle of spring, summer, autumn, and winter, painting the world in different colors, yet leaving one constant, unwavering presence. Hachi remained. Every single morning, as the city stirred from its sleep, and every single evening, as it prepared to rest, he made his journey. He came to the exact same place, a spot he had claimed with his unwavering heart, and his body was thinner, his once robust frame now frail. His breathing was heavier, each inhale a little more labored than the last. But still, he waited. The people who passed through the station grew familiar with his story. He wasn't just a dog anymore. He was a legend, a living symbol. Some, moved by his quiet dignity, brought him food to sustain him. Others, seeing him shiver in the biting wind, brought warm blankets to shield him from the cold. Many brought their own children, pointing to the old dog and whispering, "Look, that is what loyalty looks like." They wanted their kids to witness this profound lesson, a lesson no book could ever teach. He was waiting for one person, and one person only. He was waiting for Parker. One particularly cold evening, as the winter sky turned a deep, bruised purple, Hachi arrived as usual. He sat down, his old bones creaking in protest, and he looked ahead, his gaze fixed on the entrance, where hope always arrived. A train screeched to a halt, the doors slid open, and a river of people flowed out, their faces illuminated by the station lights. Hachi lifted his head, his ears perked, his eyes scanning each face with a flicker of hope. But there was no Parker. Another train came, and then another. More people passed by, wrapped in their own worlds, rushing home to their loved ones. Hachi tried to push himself up, to stand tall as he always had, but his legs trembled uncontrollably. The strength that had carried him here day after day for nearly a decade was finally failing him. Slowly, with a quiet grace, he laid down on the cold pavement. His eyes, however, stayed wide open. They remained fixed on that one spot, the place he had watched for so many years, the portal through which his best friend might one day return. In his heart, in the landscape of his memories, he was not alone. He was a young, energetic dog again. He remembered the feel of warm hands stroking his fur. He felt the joy of their morning walks, the sun on his back, the world full of wonderful smells. He remembered a promise, one made without words, but sealed with a bond stronger than any spoken vow. It was a promise of reunion, a promise to wait. As the city lights blurred and the sounds of the station faded into a distant hum, Hachi rested his head on the ground. The cold no longer bothered him. The exhaustion melted away, and quietly, peacefully, he stopped waiting. Days later, people found him there. He was still. He was calm. He looked as if he were merely sleeping, dreaming of a happy reunion. The world mourned the loss of this incredible soul. News of his passing spread far and wide, touching hearts across the globe. In his memory, a bronze statue was built and placed outside the station, right at the very spot where he had waited every single day. The statue isn't there to remember his death. It's there to remind every person who passes by, for all the years to come, of a love that never, ever leaves. This was the real-life story of Hachiko, a testament to the purest form of devotion. For more emotional and true stories that touch the heart, make sure you subscribe to A K Story Tales. Thank you for watching.